Alright, YouTube, I'm mad. Yet again, another web design company has screwed over a small business out there just trying to get by. I don't know how much money these corporations need before they're happy, but I got a list here of things you should know before you buy a website. What you need to know before you buy a website. Don't get trapped. Own your files, own your domain, and your business's future. So the horror stories are real. Web design companies that register your domain for you and then keep it, sometimes they're not that nice, because like I'll register it for you, but these companies, they'll register it for you, and then when it's time for you to change over to something else, guess what? Oh no, that domain's actually our property. You want your domain, you're gonna have to pay us for it. And then it's like, wait a second, what did I pay you for when I set it up? Like what is, like, how does the company own the domain? So that's just something you got to get in writing. I would just recommend finding somebody trustworthy like Redline Web Design, that's my company, or just doing it yourself, buying that .com on Namecheap, GoDaddy, Domain.com, things like that. I could put those in the description for you. But yeah, you can get locked into platforms just like Wix. So there's not really a company behind that besides just you built it yourself and you got stuck in it. So be careful in building on Wix and platforms like that. It might be $100 a year now. What if it's $200 a year? What if it's $300 a year? What if their support stops? What if the company goes bankrupt? Those kind of things you just can't really know are going to happen. But with WordPress, Elementor, self-hosting, finding a good, reputable person to work with, not a company, a person, an individual, and custom sites can sometimes be bad too, if they make them custom and then now you got to find somebody that speaks that language basically. And yeah, you can get stuck in contracts. I don't try to do contracts because I never really needed one. I'm not really, if you don't pay your bill, it's whatever. I'm not really going to be freaking out about it. So yeah, your domain is your digital address and you want to hold on to that. .com will be registered in your name and you'll have your email set to that. And you do not want to lose your email. All your business cards, all your shirts, everything that has that your truck, if you have like a lawn care business, it's going to have .com on it. And if you got to change that, guess what? You got to change it everywhere. That means changing it on your Facebook, changing it on your Yelp, changing it on your Yellow Pages, everything. So it's a big deal to hold on to your .com. And so questions for any web designer. Who owns my domain? Can I access my website files? Is it open source or proprietary? Because WordPress is open source. And the website files, I can download and send to you any day. Contracts, monthly fees, gotta know this stuff. Can I move my website elsewhere? Maybe you want to host it on your own. Maybe you don't need them. Why are you paying $200 a month when you can go host it for $2 a month? And it's more secure, arguably, sometimes that way. So what we do differently is, it's your domain. That's your property, your business, your .com. Why would I have any reason to do that other than screw you over? And there's no reason. There's no reason for them to do that. No contracts. Stay with us because you want to. I've never needed a contract. Open source WordPress. Full file access anytime, no questions asked. You say, hey Zach, I need help moving my files elsewhere. I say, okay, here the files are. Friendly, local support, not a call center. We're American-based, upstate New York-based. We got some support out in Denver, west out that way. We got support down in North Carolina. So basically anything you really need. So we use WordPress. You're free to go anytime. WordPress is the world's most popular content management system. Your site is portable. Move it anytime. Go anywhere with it. Put it on a flash drive. Email it. You can do whatever you want. Yeah. So we've been doing this for 15 years. If you need to get out, reach out to us. 315-400-2420. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, of course, where you're watching this now. Google as well. So, yeah. Talk to you then. Bye.